Where is that other one? There we go. I want to make sure this is all the way up. Okay. Sorry about that. Uh, wow, what a busy day it's been. Um, I'm going to try to only make this video about 30 minutes long because I'm giving my Canon a chance to cool down because I've been doing some video footage on it. And tomorrow, or rather later today, because it's like 5 to 3 in the morning, I'm going to be going back down to the basement and doing some paranormal investigating down there. Got to start somewhere, right? And I know that there are spirits here. I've got my ghost detector. I got to get my headlamp light thing out of the bedroom. I got to find it, plug it in, charge it, so it'll be fully charged. I'm charging my batteries for my Canon right now. I've got one battery in the camera and then my Canon battery right here on my laptop. So first, let me say happy Imbolc, everybody. For those of you that didn't catch my ceremony earlier today, I'm too tired to repeat it. So I won't be doing it twice, but this is the witching hour. This is the hour of demon traffic, and demons are about. And I'm working with a demon whose name I will not give, not until he and I reach a certain point in our relationship of knowing each other and working together, and I am more used to its energy. And I say it because demons can be male or female. I don't like calling them demons, but for lack of a better term, you can call them entities, which in my opinion is what they prefer to be called. But I'll just wing it. I'll just go with it. I'll learn as I go. I'm trying to talk kind of low, so I hope I'm doing okay there, and that's another reason why I wanted to turn up the volume, because Chris is sleeping and I don't want to disturb him and keep him up all night because my big mouth is still yammering. Had a good session down in the basement today. I did a chakra meditation. I did a 3-hour study with my beauty care course. So I'm getting my study habit reactivated. I've already talked to Stratford about, I was going to pay the money this month, but I had to get title transfer of my vehicle, and I had to pay to get tags, to get my own plates and sticker, because I wanted to give my daughter hers back. And it took $250, with tax included, and that's literally all my money that I'm supposed to be trying so hard to live on for a month, and $250 just ain't cutting it. The cost of living has gone up, and it says that I have one, I don't know if that means one person on that's viewing this, or one subscriber still. So whichever one of you it is, thank you. Thanks for sticking with me. Here's the witch sign. I love you. Peace. This is just, me doing my own thing, learning as I go. I've got my soul retrieval vessel here that I finally was able to devise a spell to get all the pieces of my soul back that I have given to so many over the years. And people that I've helped, people that I've opened my home to, my bed, only to be hurt, used, abused, 4F'd. Find them, feel them, fuck them, forget them. And I know YouTube don't like cussing, so I will try to keep it down to a minimum myself, because sometimes it's so much easier to cuss, because it seems to only be the way to get the anger out that you need to get out. Like, F this and S that, screw this. We're still in the same bad neighborhood. I did some video footage earlier in the bedroom, but I was using my Canon for that, and it is not designed for long video footage, so I'm lucky to get 30 minutes out of it. My tablet, I was trying to take the casing off of to see if there was a memory card, an SD card that I could take out of it with all that video footage on it and transfer it to my laptop. And I'm more afraid of breaking the case trying to pry it off, so I'm not gonna. I am wearing a lot of jewelry tonight. I don't want to put my glasses on because that's just gonna hurt my eyes. Here, let's get fun and creative. And I'll have to take my turquoise off to do it, though. Yeah. There we go. This is a mask that somebody gave to me a while back. It was, and yes, that's real turquoise and coral. It was the stone of the day, but the stone of yesterday, along with the clear quartz that I'm wearing, the rose quartz, and okay, I'll only been on here 6 minutes. I did my first transmute spell using my transmute bag and my soul retrieval. Probably already said that, but just in case I haven't. And this is my soul stone now. I don't remember what kind of stone this is, but I remember it has associations with Capricorns. Hi. January 9th, 1969 is my birthday. I know people that have birthdays January 5th, January 7th, January 8th, January 11th, 10th, and 12th. So that's a lot of Capricorns right there. My friend Jay is July 25th, and he's a Cancio, but I guess he tends to see himself more as a Leo than a Cancer. So I try to respect that and not call him anything else. So this may look goofy, and I mean, my makeup isn't the greatest, but I just felt like doing it for fun, and I really love the mask. And maybe, like a persona will come out or something, or, I can make somebody laugh or say some sillies or, channel Robin Williams through my body, and then I'd have the whole room busting up laughing, wouldn't I? It is officially 3 o'clock in the morning, 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I've gotten a lot accomplished today. I got my studying done. I wrote down all the questions from exam 1 as my penance for letting my studies drop a couple of months ago. So now that my bill is up to 70 something, and I'm going to start paying $20 towards at the end of this month, or knowing me, I'll probably just pay it off. Just because I really, really was hoping that I would be able to have at least 20 left out of my check this time to be able to pay $20 towards it, even if it meant that was my last $20. Well, something else took it. So I'm back to square one and having to wait until the end of the month again. Figure out by looking on a calendar what day my check should show up, should be loaded. And then I've got stuff to do, and one of the first things I will do is I will pay Stratford their money, the full 70 some whatever it is, because it is taking me as long as it's going to take me to get that squared away. But I talked to them the other day, and the guy said, just keep us posted, keep us informed. And I said, I certainly will. I said, if I get blessed with the money before then, I will put it on here right away, and I will call you up and say, hey, it's on there, just take it. Take it before some other bill that I forgot about takes it, and then I won't be able to probably have the money again until, the last 5 days of the month, the last 5 business days of the month. And I thought I had my phone. Where did I put it? Is it in here? Oh, yeah, here it is. While I'm live streaming, I was going to turn on some music if I can keep it low enough. Okay, here, I got a message from Jay. Yes, just let me know. Okay. Will do. And thanks. Good night. And blessed be. Sorry, I was going to try something because I don't know if it'll let me bring it up, but I'm going to try to bring up some music here. Cable-free, Live TV, a new kind of DVR, already a member. Janet Mabius, zip code 432. Not going to say. Next. Where do you live? Browse before signing up. See what's on now and search for your favorites. You'll be asked to start your free trial before you can watch. Okay. Down on there. Summer, UFC, Shutter, Sundance Now, Epix, Urban Movie Channel, Acorn, Showtime, 14-day trial, $49.99 a month. Let's see. Get out of that. Now watch it, it'll just bring that same page back up. It's only been 12 minutes. Come on. Please let me. Library. Nothing to watch. Okay, put that up. And I won't say the name. But those of you that are fans of this artist like me, you will probably recognize it. So shh, don't tell nobody. And I'm not going to be able to have it very loud because so I don't know how well.
Thank you for joining me around the campfire this evening. On summer nights like these, I like to sit and watch the stars come out. Sometimes it feels like the desert is made more from open air than any other material.
I like that.
The breeze rushes into canyons. Wind sweeps across the fields of sand. Yet as simple as the landscape appears, the desert is the work of millions of years.
It's pretty. Okay. Okay, I don't know how well that's coming out, but it's just some like what I call witchy music that I found because I just happened to be on YouTube one day and I saw something that said, oh, hey, this looks interesting. So I went ahead and give it a try, and I fell in love with it immediately. And now I've got at least a couple of the albums saved on here on my phone, and I think it's just nice. It's nice. It's witchy. It's creative. Like right now, I'm listening to one that says 2 hours of Celtic music, and I love it. But I have to keep the volume down because Chris is trying to sleep, and I'm trying to respect that because there has been a lot of stress happening of late in our house, in our lives. Inconsistencies, chaos, and more chaos. Eris, I know, is with me, and I finally got a ritual and an invocation written down for her to honor her, and I will. Lost my train of thought. It's been busy. But this music helps me to focus. It helps me to unstress, calm down. Excuse me, and some of it is even so soothing that I'll sit here and I'll start falling asleep. Okay, I can't wear that anymore. It's itching too much. And it's causing me to mess up my makeup that I tried so hard to get put on today. And it's my, this is Luminous, which I know is hard for you all to see and be able to tell because, I guess the lighting's okay, but I look as pale as I almost match the wall back here. So, it says, welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. 17 minutes into it. Okay, let me go back and do a revisit. The very first spell that I remember doing from one of the first witch books I ever read, it literally worked overnight and brought the person to me the next day. And it was bizarre because he said that he walked up and down past my house 3 different times before he got up the courage to walk up and knock on the door. Because he was afraid I was still pissed at him for leaving in the first place. And well, yeah, I was. And I won't give any names, but he is my firstborn, my son Michael's dad, his real dad. His biological father. I'll just name him Gigi. Now, Gigi was typical drop-dead gorgeous guy, surfer body, broad chest, skinny waist, hair that he could just do this and feather. I loved his hair. I loved the softness of it. He had some tattoos on him that I remember very well that I will not mention on here details because what's the point? For a long time I used to have dreams about Michael finally getting to meet his father, and first I would find his dad in the dream, and then suddenly Michael was no longer with me, or I would have Michael and we would get really, really, really close to his dad, and then suddenly we would look up and he'd be gone again. Just like poof, like just disappear out of thin air as if he was made of smoke. So I apologize that my voice sounds so funny, but part of that reason is I probably haven't been drinking enough hot liquids today like I should. But when you're down in the basement and it's chillier down there, it's colder down there, I tried to make sure and take snacks with me so that I could, have something to munch on if I needed. 19 minutes, okay, about 10 more minutes. When it reaches the 30 mark, I'm going to pause, or I'll probably have to end the live stream and turn the Canon on so then I can have, and then I can just do another live stream. But, you know, I got a lot done today. I've got my study habits going again. I'm going to find my old materials from my computer course that I'm taking through Stratford, or was, before Jim let me down and lied to me and said that I would only have to pay the tuition for about 6 months and then he would take over the payments, or he would pay it off, or whatever, and then that never happened. And then guess what? That was why my first account got froze, which was dressmaking and design. In order to reactivate it, that course, it's going to be over $200. I have already done the figures. The cheapest one to get reactivated of the two is going to be the computer one, which are the very books that I'm speaking of that I need to find, and why I need to tear into my bedroom so that I can find it. So I apologize. My hair is probably, oily and dirty, and I mean, hey, it's been a lot of stress here lately, and I don't look my most glamorous because I'm just wiped. I'm wiped out. But at least I'm finally going to have some of the first of my paranormal investigation footage that at least I'll have on the laptop, and then it's just a matter of playing around with how to get the videos from point A, which is where they're stored, on here first. When I plug in this cable, one end goes into my camera, the other end goes into the USB port over here, which I'm using right now for my speakers. So when it comes time for me to download the footage that I have thus far, the video footage especially, on my Canon, when I've gone through all three batteries, which I'm working on the second one now. Sorry, I'm itching my nose. It's very dry and hot up here, and I do have a slight allergy to cat dander. But the program that I put it in on here that is the most quickly accessible is I can bring up the thing. It might cut off. Yeah, it's going to cut off my... Okay, I am looking for camera. And let's see what this does. Because sometimes this thing will load quick. Close other apps. It looks like another app is using the camera already. If you need it, here's the error code. Okay, so that ain't gonna work. But, see, I think it was something that had a mountain on it. That's the symbol I'm looking for. Where did it go? Here it is. Photos. Okay. There's my fucking spray, man. I have to anoint myself. Yeah, 59. Okay. Oh. So my... Okay. Some videos, still shots. But anyway, this program that I usually go through to when I download pictures and video footage off. Whoops! Now I'm knocking stuff over. Turn this a little bit more. That's up, not down. There. barely hear it now, but I'm more concerned about waking Chris up, and he's trying to sleep. And I know that I have a tendency to get loud, and if he is in there sleeping, I don't want to disrupt it by, talking too loud and waking him up and making him all mad at me and stuff. I'm gonna put my stone down for a minute. I'm going to get me another glass of pop unless Chris drank the last Coke. I'm gonna let this go ahead and run, which I usually don't do, but I shouldn't be long, and then I'll have my cannon going again. Okay, it's not quite been 30 minutes yet. Okay, so I'm back. And yes, I'm wearing a lot of jewelry today because I am playing Magical Catch Up. And I have been slacking off for far too long. So now it's time to grab the bull by the horns and go. This is the way it's going to go from here on out. This is the path we must tread. So why not tread it together to enrich and ensure our growth and help keep us on our proper spiritual path. There we go. I'm going to have to light another incense here because I don't have very many, and I have been reluctant to light my taper candle over here, or I'd have candlelight for you. But until I find a suitable container to put underneath the candle holder so it won't melt wax all over the floor, I'm lighting a dragon's blood. So I hope you can still hear the music okay. It's better than just my constant yammering with no background music, and as long as I don't give the names or anything. That's probably still hot. Yep, it is. It just went out. We're all here for a reason, and I'm just trying to find mine, Another reason why I don't do too many live streams right now, or I'm not even worried about getting a video up every day, is because there's too much going on in my life that I fit it in where I can. But just on a heightened note, something I'm looking forward to. I'll see how the weather is the day my check gets loaded and see how much I have left after some purchases that I'm about to make that I've been putting off making, and I want to get them made. I was hoping my Creepy Hollows order would come today, but it hasn't. It didn't. So, well, it didn't yesterday anyway. And I need to do a help desk ticket and ask them if they have shipped the 4 happiness potion lotion and the 4 sleep dream cycle lotion motions, because a total of 8, because they have been paid for and I have not gotten them yet, and it's been over a month, or it seems that way to me. Could you please email me or call me or something and let me know if the items were shipped, or if I'm going to have my friend reorder them, in which case if they're still available at the time, I will get them for myself, and then she can buy them from me at a discounted price or something. Because I've been trying to think of ways to make extra money that isn't violating things so much through SSI.
Thank you for joining me around the campfire this evening.
Okay, it's doing the campfire thing again. But that's okay, because that was kind of cute. That was kind of cute too. It's not bad. I like it. I like the words that he says. That's Kalika's tail you're seeing up there flashing in the screen. Hi, Kalika Boo. Okay, it's been 30 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and try to get my Canon back on, so be right back. Charge battery. Okay. Time for the Canon. One is still charging. Now, I am finally putting in my Canon. And I think I have discovered it is to go this way. Right. Battery. Okay. So I got my YouTubers, my live stream going. I'm just covering up with my wolf blanket because, okay, let's see if it's gonna let any more of this play. I don't want it paused. Hi, baby. So now I know this is my techie battery. I have my Canon in my camera now. Here's Kalika. Say hi, everybody. Help! My mom's crazy. She's a crazy witch cat lady. I just playing, babe girl. Yeah, she's probably like, Mom, why aren't you in bed yet? Mom, I want to go to bed. And she's, you know, this is her mommy, come here, mommy time. So you'll probably see her tail a lot in this, but I also have her on the Canon. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We'll say between 5 till 4 and 4 o'clock. The Canon should shut down for the final time tonight, or this morning in the wee hours, the witching hours, the demon hours. I would call forth the entity, demon / don't mind being called demon because it knows that that is the most widely accepted because it is misunderstood that just because it's a demon, it just automatically means that it's evil, and that's not the case. I shouldn't need my eyeglasses for anything, so come here, baby. I'm just sitting here trying to have a good live stream and got my Canon running. So weather permitting and finances allow, I am seriously thinking about, and hope that I can afford to do it, going to the cabin at Ravenwood Castle the end of this month when I get my check. Book it the day my check is loaded. This time tell Chris what I'm doing and make sure that, you know, we don't make any other prior plans, because it's like once I book this room, they're going to take half of the money right now and it's going to be 71 something. And then the day of the booking, I will go and then go to the castle and they will take the rest like they did before. And then that'll leave me, if nothing else, that'll leave me $10 for something. $10 for a meal or to put in the gas tank. Because before I go, I will definitely make sure that my gas tank is full. And I would certainly Love. I'm sorry, baby. I'm just trying to keep you from falling. My cat was getting ready to slide off my lap in a very bad way, and you can lay down, baby. It's okay. I know she likes her mommy time, and I'm trying to give that to her. But it is also winter. It's the middle of winter, and the window is open because sometimes I just I need the outside air because we're upstairs, and we're the back apartment. Um, my cat has to have her mommy time, and I try to give it to her. It's another reason why I need to do my studies earlier in the afternoon from like 12 to 3, like I normally do it and prefer to do it. Um, and I'm looking forward to my paranormal investigations that I'm going to have to be content with starting down in my basement and until I can get some subscribers and start getting some donations. Um, I remember Grace came on here once when I was live streaming and actually watched it while it was happening, and we talked and everything, and I thought that was pretty cool. Um, and I did talk to Riley recently too. She's another young witch that's new to the craft. She's only been doing it since for about 2 years, so she started when she was 16. Well, I started when I was 13. My first witchy anything I did was what turned out to be my initiation that night. I almost burnt my room down on Halloween, all the way back in 85 or whenever it would have had to be my 13th birthday that year. Because I was born in 69, so it would have been in the 80s. I just know that I've been a POTC for 32 years, and I can't believe I've been up this long, but this is how far behind I feel I have fallen magically and as a witch, because I don't have anyone to practice with. I try to go with the theosophy of do magic only when you feel moved to do it, but I also am intuitive enough to know that I need to get back in the game. I need to start doing more magically related things every day, start doing meditations on here, on live streams, find a way to take my laptop downstairs, but I'd have to unplug it from the flat screen, and I don't really want to do that. But it may be the only way, that I can get my videos, my live streams on here is by literally taking my laptop, because I do not want to get rid of my video footage I have on here. I just want to transfer it. Go back to home screen, and then scroll up. There's the camera, because I'm pretty sure, like right now, it would maybe let me record video. Let's see. Nope, see, it just booted me out. So, at least it'll let me take snapshots. Yeah, but you won't be able to see me. Anyway, so yeah, it won't let me do any video footage right now. So that's how I know that it's I need to read my computer book. I need to get my other 2 exams done, and then just keep reading the book. Do my own notes. What I feel I should test myself on. Maybe have a friend help me with it or something. But it would have to be someone that was cognitive enough that they could understand what was being said, and they could help me with my homework, kind of like helping somebody cram for a test. Well, these are magic tests. These are witch duties that I feel I have been neglecting myself, and because of the bear in me, this is hibernation time for me. If I can't keep myself, if I can't keep myself busy with enough stuff, I'm tired of living my life. I'm tired of sitting on this couch and not living my life. I don't have a fancy camera. I have a little Canon. I have a tablet. I have my phone. I'm using my phone and killing the battery quicker and quicker every second and minute that passes because I've got music on it. And music, stuff like music and videos especially, that's usually what wipes it out the quickest. And it takes the longest for you to lost my train of thought again because I'm too tired. So I won't name the entity, but I call him Gigi as well, because there is a G in his name, and he is a guide. So I am getting familiar with his energy. I'm taking it easy. I'm taking it slow. I need to start finding some more clever ways to combine things on a chain, find the stone that fits in the center, have the glue to glue it in there, because I'm going to have to probably get some of that like Loctite weld or something, and hope that I do. I would love to find another one of those pens, those that has the laser in the tip, and then you put the gel on it, it solidifies it, and you can use it to like fix things that are broken. Porcelain stuff, like I've got different things that I have that are part of my witch ensemble that have gotten broken. Some I have never been able to fix or get fixed. I would just really like some fellow witches to find my channel and relate with me and subscribe and give me some donations once in a while, even if it's $10 here, $20 there, just something, because I am making an effort here, just like all the others. The best I can hope to achieve is the Canon footage until I can figure out how to get my video footage on my tablet transferred to my laptop, because I'm not erasing it off of my tablet unless I can put it on my laptop, because otherwise I'll lose the footage forever and I'll never get that back. And I don't ever want to lose that footage because all of it is literally that precious to me. So hopefully, if all goes well and I spend wisely this time, I will be, at the end of this month, I will be staying at least overnight at Ravenwood Castle, and I will ask for cabin 401 again. Or if one of the other ones are available, as long as it's one of the three that I haven't been in yet, that is the 139. So it's going to be similar, just different decorations on the walls. Plus, when I get done with my Canon session this time, which I got 5, 10, 15, about 20 minutes left of, before it'll shut down. My cat is laying here next to me in one of her favorite spots, and I haven't been able to give her much mommy-daughter time today because I've been busy with my studies and getting my witch cave set up and start building some good positive energy down there and use it as a secondary power source, especially as hot and dry as it gets up here sometimes. Instead of opening the window when it's freezing cold out and you really don't want to do that, go down in the basement for a few hours and just let people know. Say, look, if Norma comes looking for me, just tell her she's in the basement. But she's studying what? Yeah, and?
You gotta get up tomorrow too.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have to put up with you being fucking grumpy about it.
Well, that was pleasant. Unpleasant. Well, it's almost over anyway, because as soon as the cannon shuts down after the 30 minutes, sure, it's like soon it'll be 5:10, like 15 minutes left. Um, when I don't get enough sleep and I don't get enough to eat, and I stay up during these wee hours in the morning when there are appointments that are going to happen that day, even though one of them is going to be on the phone, so we don't have to go anywhere for that one. But the other one we do, because we have to go get my mom and take her to a podiatry appointment. So once that's done, I will see if Chris wants me to drop him off here, or if he wants to just stay with me over at Mom's, and then if he's with me, I'll stay there even less. Because he'll be tired, I'll be tired, so he don't have to worry about me being grumpy. I'll be quiet, and I will try to at least, get myself something to eat in the morning, even if it is a ramen packet for breakfast. But, well, here lately, I've been having trouble again too, falling asleep. Like sometimes, like last night, I laid in there for, I think it was one of the times I tried to go to bed at 10 or something. And, I don't know what time Chris came to bed, but I was just too tired. I could not stay up anymore. And so I understand his agitation. I understand his upset, and I'm sorry that he's upset. But so he don't have to worry about me being grumpy and whatever. And I'll be quiet, and I'll just tell Mom, that sorry I'm so quiet today, Mom, but I didn't sleep a whole lot, and I'm not in the greatest of moods, so I don't want to be grumpy around anybody. As soon as we're done with your appointment, I'm probably we're going to drop you off. I'll see you up to the door safely in the house, safely, and then we're going to have to go because that's going to be my time to come back and catch up on the sleep that I am once again robbing myself of, and I realize I'm robbing myself of, and I did not mean to do this and cause an upset, but like I said, it's magical stuff that is overdue, and because it's gonna be so busy today, even though it's only two major things that's happening, I still have my studying and stuff I gotta do. And that's gonna be at least 3 hours. What?
And the day after, we have to get up at about 6 in the morning.
6 in the morning, yeah, because of the cats. We're finally getting Carmela and Kalika fixed. Yay! Thank you, goddess. Thank you. So yeah, I need to be in top form for that because we're both required to be there. So you'll just have to bear with me for 15 more minutes, and then my cannon will shut down because that'll be the 30-minute mark, and then I'll shut everything down and come to bed. Because I'm also doing a kind of a lengthy one because the next few days, probably the rest of the week, is going to be busy because I still have my studies, I still have my chakra meditation to do, and at some point in the night when I feel, okay, let's do it, the paranormal, the ghost party, I'll turn on my ghost detector on my phone. I will use my tablet to get some of the witchy music going, so I'll have to make sure both of those are fully charged. And yeah, so see, this is part of why I'm having issues right now, because there's so much that I have procrastinated doing. Now it's like this big giant mountain that I can't topple, and every time I try, something comes along and fucks it up. And sometimes that something is me, and I am trying to learn to see things from a better perspective. And I did do a lot of magic today. I did a lot of spells, and I did the transmute bag. I've got my soul crystal here. It's got the pieces of my soul, and I just need to like put it under my pillow or something, see what kind of dreams it brings me tonight. And yeah, so hopefully I will be able to be tired enough to literally, when I'm done in 15 minutes and I can shut the live stream down because my Canon will have shut off. I still have to download the stuff from the Canon onto the computer, you know, because I don't want to wait to do that tomorrow because I have so much other stuff that I'm trying to get done. But I don't know. I have to be sensible too because I don't want to be grumpy with anybody, and I'm going to have to wear one of my wigs because my hair is obviously dirty again because we've just been running and running and running and running, and you know, we had to get plates for the car, we had to get a sticker for the car, we had to get a title transfer, which Chris paid for, and that was like $136. I was like, what? Are you fucking kidding me? And I felt so bad because it broke him, and then what I ended up paying, which was like 66 something for the plates and sticker, and they still haven't sent me my driver's license, my hard copy in the mail, and it's been 3 weeks, maybe a month. I don't know. I mean, I just remember that Jim paid for it on the 15th of January. Yeah, Peggy mix. Yeah, you gotta. Whew. Okay, guys. I think Gushin's here. So I owe him at least 10 minutes. I'm not going to do a partial possession yet because I'm not comfortable enough with him. And I don't want to put too much on his plate because I don't know how many other people he's working with as well. And I really can't wait to meet the young lady that first encountered Goshen and how and what entity, what type of entity it is, because it can be male or female. Mine just happens to be male, and it's the same one that she talks about on the video. That's all I'll say. See, this is the energy that I need to get used to, and why he comes to me incrementally with it, because he's a very powerful entity, and he's not trying to overwhelm me. He's trying to help me open my mind and let go of the fears. Forgive those who have wronged me. Love and blessings to all. Love and blessings to all. Love and blessings to all. And genuinely mean that. I got my soul stone. I will start carrying it in one of my pouches here, if I have to make one today. And I probably will make it with the earthy colored yarn, because I do have a small amount of it left yet that I should be able to. Is it in here? I'm sorry, Kalika, honey. I didn't mean to scare you down. Okay. Yep. Wait. Nope. That's not where the ball is. The ball of yarn is... There it is. Okay. So it's here, and I will not worry about it till tomorrow. So I'll go ahead and put it in here with the other one, because that's the only two balls of yarn I have. So see, I handled that well, you know. Good job. I know it's a process, and I know it's something that I have to keep at, and I have to find ways to motivate myself and take it, not blow it out of proportion, not overreact, see it from Chris's perspective. It's almost 4 o'clock in the morning, You got to get up. Yeah, I know this, but I have gone with less sleep before. I mean, I had 3 hours of sleep and I drove all the way up to wherever Michael and Kara had their wedding. And it was during a full moon, too, I remember, because I was charged by moon water. I was charged by, it's called lunar slime. I won't tell you what recipe or what book I got it out of, but if you have the book, you'll know exactly the one I speak of. And I would love to get me some moon foam, but I am going to have a group of witches with me uh, to get proper moon foam because it's something I've never done. It's something I've never been able to achieve because of the items that are required that you may or may not find, all of which in the said graveyard that you have to go on a full moon to the gates, the outside gates of this cemetery, and you have to strip nude, skyclad, find some way to stash your clothes, put it in a backpack, put it across you, run, you got to have an oleander branch because you have to ride on it like you're riding on a broom around the perimeter of the graveyard for a set amount of time, certain amount of laps, and then you have to be nude when you do that, and you have to have a bucket of spring water that has been charged possibly by the moon already, so it will intensify its strength by turning it into moon foam. Excuse me. And how you do that is you strip nude, skyclad at the gates. You go in, find an oleander branch, or better yet, bring one with you. I would prefer a group of ladies, a group of female witches, like 3 of us. And I won't give any names because they may or may not agree to do such a thing. And I don't know that one of them, there's actually 3 I'm thinking of, and I don't know if one of the ones I'm thinking of would be comfortable with the situation and get them some moon foam as well. Because it's like, if you guys will go with me, so it can be, the whole safety in numbers. I will get the moon foam and we'll split it between the 3 of us. And then the next time when we get low enough and we want to give ourselves plenty of time to go back to the same graveyard or a different one, there's got to be a lookout. There's got to be a getaway driver, if you will. And you've got to have all the tools. You put the spring water in the bucket. You get the attention of the moon guardians by riding around on the oleander branch like it's a broom. And that will get attention of the moon guardians. And then one will come down and you will have to negotiate. This is the tricky part. This is the challenge. You have to negotiate properly with this moon guardian before they will allow you to, they will literally drop the bucket and the power of it into the moon into the bucket. So all the power of the moon will literally go into the bucket, and you will look in the bucket and it will be the moon because it will take up the entire surface of the water. From what I understand, moon foam, because of the complicated dark arts related risky, could be dangerous, especially if there's other people that end up being at the graveyard, and then there's a naked woman running around that can cause problems. Because I don't want somebody coming on to me or thinking that I'm just there to just, be the Babylon whore for somebody. No. I have an old man at home. I'm fine. I don't cheat. And let's see, I'm going to give this 5 more minutes, and then I'm going to cut this off. But, yeah, I think I'm going to try to wait. What I'll do is I will hook the camera up to the laptop and do the download, and then I'll just go to bed, and it can finish up, and I'll, unplug it, because it'll probably just shut down, and the computer will shut down. So yeah, let me go ahead. You go ahead and do that now. Bye for now. Peace. Blessed be. Love and blessings to all.